this really hits home for me, and I'll use it I always like to make myself an example. It would have been really easy for me to stay married, like really easy. Her brother was my best friend. We had houses together. We had a dog. And well, the reason I didn't for so long was because what it was going to cost me. Like, does anybody understand what it takes to unpack a 13-year marriage? Houses, real estate, family. Her dad was my dad. So I had to, my cost was every one of those things. My dog, a property, everything I owned, getting talked about in the community, like all those things. But I had to believe that on the other side of that, there was happiness and more.
I mean, this is the Jersey Gregoric quote to a T, which is easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. And you were in a moment where the easy choice would have been just to stay. So it was leading to a hard life, which was, for most people, they don't hit the inflection point where things are so bad that they have no choice but to change. And in a lot of ways, I want to talk about rock bottom moments, like in a lot of ways, the greatest gift you can have is hitting the bottom. Right? Because then you know definitively, I can only go up. But for most people, the worst is the fall. And they're never going to hit the bottom because they're falling so slowly, but they're still falling.
I've been dancing around this concept for all week, and it finally comes together. This is what I live for, guys. When I got the guy that I need to talk to unpack this. So freedom, we're talking about freedom. I've blown up my life multiple times through drug addiction, losing my job, all that things. And what people don't understand is they say, oh, that's rough for that guy. But what's awesome when you blow up your life? The freedom that you can just leave it behind and take what you want and move on. I don't know what it is. I can't wrap the concept in my head, but there's some sort of amazing freedom to blowing it all up and taking what you want and leaving the rest because it doesn't control you anymore. But when you still have that bad partnership or you're in the marriage you shouldn't be into, it's still holding you back from that true freedom that you're seeking. So there is actually freedom in blowing your entire life up and starting from zero.